Na vai yachirajyam na manakama kanukamaniko vibhavam na yache ham ramyam sakalyana kaimyam varavadum sada kale kale pramatapatina gita charito Jagannatha Swami Nayano Pathagami Bhavotu me Harattam samsaram drutataram surapate Harattam papanam vitatimaparam yadavapate Aho dinonatho nihitam achalam nishitapadam Jagannatha Swami Nayano Pathagami Bhavotu me. A hymn on Lord Jagannath by Chaitanya. O Lord, I do not beg for a kingdom, not for gold or jewels, nor do I ask for a beautiful bride so eagerly desired by men. Do thou reveal thyself unto me, O Lord of the universe, whose glory is always sung even by the greatest of gods. O God of gods, pray, remove forthwith from my mind all fascination for this vain and fleeting world. Lord, take away the heaps of heinous sins from me. O Lord, thou ever bestowest thy unfailing mercy upon the miserable and helpless. O mighty Lord of the universe, do thou reveal thyself unto me. Om Shanti, 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 peace, 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 Panchul. This morning our subject is who takes the mind away from God. Very interesting subject. Once a Hindu saint asked a Greek saint, "What is the subject of your inquiry?" The Greek saint replied, "My subject is man, human beings." The Indian saint said, "If you do not know God, you cannot understand what human beings are. First you will have to know God. Because God is the source of all human beings. Divinity of the soul. That is the main theme, that is the true nature of human beings. That is God. So first you must know God." Very interesting dialogue between the Eastern and Western perspective. The Western perspective is they see the manifested world. But the Indian perspective, they see first the source of the manifested world. That is the difference. First, let me talk about a little bit about God. What is God? According to Vedanta, God is Satchidananda. Existence, consciousness, bliss, absolute. That is God. It is impersonal. But how do you know? Look, if somebody asks you, "Do you exist?" "Yes, I exist." "Are you conscious?" "Yes, I am conscious." "What do you want?" "Bliss, ananda." So these three things are inherent in human beings. That is God. That is, I exist, that is existence, Sat. I am conscious, that is Chit. And Ananda, that is third thing. These three things are inherent. That is God. That is the definition of God in Vedanta. But sometimes I tell people, look, existence, consciousness, bliss, that is Brahman. Nam, Rupa, name and form, manifestation, Maya. This manifested universe and beings, that is name and form. That is the manifested universe, which evolves from God. Now, in Taittiriya Upanishad tells us, Yato va imani bhutani jayante, yena jatani jivanti, jat prayanta visambhishanti, tad vijiggasasva, tad brahmeti. Yato va imani bhutani jayante, all these beings evolve from that cosmic consciousness, that Brahman. It stays in Brahman and it dissolves in Brahman. Look, all the time we are with God, but we are completely unaware of it. That is the tragedy of human life. We go to God every day, but we do not know it. In the Chandogya Upanishad, the sage says, here is a gold mine, and you are walking over that gold mine every day, but you do not know the gold. But a geologist or scientist perhaps know where the gold is. It is really interesting to study human life. Sometimes I give this example. আমি আপন গন্ধে ঘুরে ঘুরে মরি, খুঁজিতে গন্ধ মম, কস্তুরী মৃগ সম. Kosturi mrigo, masked deer, does not know from where that fragrance coming. It comes from the navel of the deer. It runs and dies. People go and extract that musk from the navel of the deer. So that is the position of human beings. All the time we are carrying that blissful God within, but we are running around. Where is God? Where is God? Where is God? Amazing. Day and night we live in God. We are moving with God, but we do not know it. The Upanishad tells us, Jagrut, Shapna, Sushupti. All human beings are continually, every day, rotating these three places. Waking stage, we perceive the world through the senses. Dream stage, we perceive the world through the mind. And deep sleep stage, Sushupti, we perceive the world through the ignorance. In deep sleep also you have consciousness. Do you know how do you know? A thief entered your room at night, stole everything. Next morning you say, a thief entered my room, took away my everything, but I do not know. The knowledge of not knowing is also there in ignorance, in deep sleep. That is the way it works. Who preserves your body at night? When you deep sleep? Prana. Prana never stops. Pumping your heart, your lungs. Mind is sleeping, senses are sleeping, but prana never sleeps. From the bottom, from the womb of our mother, when we are little in the womb, until death, prana will preserve your body. You know, in the ancient time, how the Upanishads, they explored the whole spectrum of human life. Now, deep sleep is the stage of Ishvara. Waking stage is called Virat. Dream stage is called Hiranyagarbha. And sleeping stage is called Ishvara, according to Vedanta. So in deep sleep, every day we go to God. But we come back without knowing God. Example, from St. Louis to Kansas City, you go by train. 6 hours, you fell asleep, train reached Kansas City, came back to St. Louis, you were completely unaware that you went to Kansas City. That is happening every night to all of us. We go to God. I say, if we do not go to God, what will happen? We'll be crazy. Do you know what that means? If you do not sleep 3 nights, what will happen? You will be mad. You will have to go to mental hospital. You will swallow sleeping pill one after another. We sleep stage. At that time we reach God. God nourishes our body, mind, organism, all the senses, so that next day we can function. You know, if you study human life, how it is going on day to day, you know where is God, how God is functioning within us. We are completely unaware of it. Your circulatory system, your digestive system, all these things are functioning without our awareness. Without awareness. We do not know how these things are functioning inside the body. So we need God. I sometimes say, why would you need God? You need peace and bliss that you cannot buy in the market. That I tell again and again. You cannot go to the shop and say 5 pound peace and 10 pounds bliss, it will not work. That is the reason Upanishad says, Esha isya parama gotihi, Esha isya parama sampat, Esha isya parama loka, Esha isya parama ananda, Etasya ananda isya jnani bhutani, matra upajivanti. What a beautiful mantra. Hey Atman, your Brahman, which is within you, it is the supreme goal. That is your destination. This is your supreme treasure. This is your supreme abode. This is your supreme bliss. Having a tiny bit of that bliss, we function in this world. All the sense pleasure, all those things, it is just a sprinkle of that bliss of Brahman, Vishayananda. Problem, we are divorced. We are separated from God. That is our problem. That is the reason we are not happy. No human beings are happy. Today, oh, I am fine, I am happy. Next day, perhaps you are not happy. True happiness is in that Brahman, God consciousness. But who is happy? Jivan Mukto, the person who is completely illumined, free. Do you know why are we not happy? Because we have desires. We have so many unfulfilled desires. Hey, Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, all these rich people, they are not happy. They have cravings for more. That is the reason Shankara mentions in Moni Ratnamala, Kudoridra, who is poor. Jasya Trishna Vishala, the person who has many desires, that person is poor. Because the beggars only beg. Those who have too many desires, you are completely begging. That Vedanta says. We are unhappy. Do you know why? Because we are divorced, we are separated. The real home of the fish is the water. If you take that fish out of the water and put on the ground, it will flops and flounders and die. The moment you are disconnected from God, you are flopping like a fish, you are jumping on the ground and then you will collapse. We need bliss. Otherwise we cannot function in this world. But who wants God? That is the question. I remember in 1970 I interviewed Bushisha Sen, who was close to the disciples of Sri Ramakrishna and Holy Mother in Almora. Uncle, tell me something which I do not know. Tell me, you are so close with the disciples of Ramakrishna. So he said, one day I went to Swami Brahmananda and I told Swami Brahmananda, Maharaj, you are miser. You are a miserly person. Brahmananda says, why do you say so? Maharaj, you can give God's realization, you can give samadhi to anybody, but you are not giving. You are holding it. So you are miser. So Brahmananda became very grave and said, who wants? Ke chai? Who wants God? Even the monks come to me and tells me, Maharaj, give me brahmacharya, give me sannyas, give me initiation. Even they do not ask me, Maharaj, give me samadhi, give me God. I sometimes ask people, put your hand on your chest and ask, you will get a, do I really want God in my life? You will get a correct answer. Your conscience, your inner being will tell you, really I want God or not. Sometimes I used to make a joke. I tell him, hey, you want God? Well, yes, they will die in 21 days. Do you know why? At that time, you do not feel this. In Jivan Mukta, in the last stage, Brahma with Bodhisattva, he cannot function in this world. If you have 440 volt electricity in your body, you will collapse. So same thing happened. When you are saturated with that Brahman consciousness, Maya disappears, you cannot function in this world. You will be one with Brahman, God's consciousness. That is the problem of Sri Ramakrishna. All the time in Samadhi, you see, he cannot function. He is praying, Mother, give me, don't give me Samadhi, I want to teach, I want to help people. He is praying so that he may not get that Samadhi. You cannot function in this world. It is the desire which helps us to live in this world. I joked to another my student, answer, Swami, I want Samadhi. Uncle, before you want Samadhi, engage somebody so that he will hold you, so that you may not fall and break your teeth and break your hand. Then her husband says, Swami, I can do that, let my wife have Samadhi. Most people ask, what do you want? Good car, nice home, beautiful wife, children, husband, family. Most people are, so that I have no disease. All these things they pray. How many people ask, Lord, I want you and you alone in my life? Very few. That Krishna says. Manushanam savasreshu koshit jatate siddhaye. Millions of people come to spiritual life, only one or two succeed. Or in the Abhadhuta Gita, we find, Ishvara anugrahat pungsham advaita vasana. It is by the grace of God a person has a desire, inclination to realize Atman, non-dual Brahman. So, in front of us, two things are there. Preyo and Shreyo. Preyo means pleasant. Shreyo means good. Preyo will give you immediate joy. Afterwards, misery. Shreyo, immediate misery. Afterwards, bliss. Shreyo means spiritual path. Preyo means worldly pursuit, worldly way. These are the two paths in front of us. You will have to choose. That is the main theme of the Kathopanishad. Yama told Nachiketa, Sreshya Preshya Manusya Metat. Ei Shreyo among Preyo, these are the two paths in front of human beings. You select what you want. It is all your personal choice. In Viveko Chudamani Shankara mentioned Roop, Ras, Gandha, Shabda, Sparsha. These are the 5 elements. Roop, beauty. The moth sees the fire and jumps into the fire and dies. That is Roop. Rasa, The bee goes into the flower and sips the nectar, and when the petal closes, the bee dies. That is rasa, gandha. A fish swallows the bait, the fragrance with good, tasty bait, tastes it, swallow it, and dies. Then sound. The hunters play music, and the deer love to hear music. So deer comes and they catch the deer. Sporsho, touch. She-elephant goes to the jungle and touching the male elephant and bring them in the cage and they are caught. Shankara says each is sufficient to be killed, but human beings have all the 5 things in front. So you can imagine that how difficult it is to protect oneself from temptation. Who diverts the mind away from God? Maya, ignorance. What is Maya? Which limits the infinite, which does not exist but you can see, mirage, that is the example. Actually it does not exist, but you can see it. So these Jeev Jagat, I am seeing all of you, this house, this. The moment I go in deep sleep, boom, all disappear. So we are dissolving the whole universe every night. Otherwise, all the time, 24 hours, if the one is in your mind, you will be dead. We want to forget. That we do it through sleep. But Vedanta says, do it through samadhi. Maya has 2 departments, Vidya Maya, Avidya Maya. Good Maya, bad Maya. Vidya Maya will release the soul, and Avidya Maya will bind the soul. That is the way it works. Both belong to God's power. We are carrying God all the time. Another example Vedanta says, it is called prapti prapti. Do you know what is prapti prapti? Here the lady wants to go to a party and she is not finding a necklace. She's running around. Her friend was waiting and says, hi, you have a turtleneck sweater? See, I can see something a little bit. Oh, it is there. The moment you take it out, see your necklace, you are happy. That is the example Vedanta gives. You are the Atman, but you buried it through Maya. Dive deep inside, you will see it. God created the senses with outgoing tendencies. There are some people, those who seek this spiritual path, they turn their minds inward and behold the self, Atman, within. Maya is subtle, cannot be seen, but we can see the manifestation of Maya, Jeev Jagat, this whole universe. We are seeing the play of Maya. Shankara says in Mohamudgar, Ghazal of Dissolution. Children are attached to game, play. Young men are attached to young women. Old people, day and night covered with worries and anxieties. But nobody wants to be attached to Brahman. Parme Brahmani kopina lagna, that Shankara says. Sri Ramakrishna said, do you know why I love the young boys? Their minds are not just scattered. The moment they will get married, 50% of their minds will go to their wife. Children, 25% mind will go to their children. Remaining 25% mind, family, money, all other things. So this person does not have in his own mind. The mind is scattered. That is the reason they do not focus on God. During meditation in the shrine, we exactly know who is taking away our minds from God. You do not need a guru or a teacher or anybody or any psychiatrist. You exactly know who is taking away your mind. Either a person or an object. Mind is robbed. That is the reason Swami Chetanananda used to tell the devotees, when you go to the shrine, put a sign, trespassers will be prosecuted. Do not trespass. I am going to the shrine. Solution? Tatra jatnavu abhyasa. Practice. Practice. When you say, my mind goes here, again bring on this your chosen ideal. Ishto. No, no, no. Fight with the mind. You see, mind works over the mind. One mind says, rob this person. Another mind says, do not rob. If you rob, you will go in jail. Just see, mind is talking with the mind. Mind is a mysterious phenomenon. Abhyas and Vairagya. Patanjali's Yoga Sutra, there is a mantra. Abhyasa Vairagyabhyam ta nirodha. How can I control the restlessness of my mind? Patanjali says, Abhyas, practice, repetition of practice, and Vairagya, non-attachment. What Abhyas do? Bhashya says, Abhyasena kalyana srot udghachyate. A flow of goodness, blissfulness will flow by repetition of practice. And Vairagya, what does it do? Vishaya srot khili kriyate. If the mind goes to the sensual objects, it reduces the velocity. It will control. That is the way this Abhyas and Vairagya function. Please remember, what is our mind, there we are. Whatever you think, that you will be. And sometimes when I meditate, I think about Dakshineshwar, Sri Ramakrishna's room. I try to visualize Sri Ramakrishna seated on his bed. I can put my mind there, and my mind can go other places also. Sri Ramakrishna told many stories, perhaps they have read in the Gospel. Two friends are going somewhere. So on the way, one friend saw that a temple, there is a discourse on the Bhagavatam. So he says, I want to go to the Bhagavatam, I want to hear. Second friend says, no, I don't want to go. I want to go to a brothel. So he went to further and went to a house of ill fame. And now two friends are thinking. The person who is in the shrine, in the listening Bhagavatam, is thinking, what am I listening? Blah, blah, blah. Wish my friends are having a nice time with beautiful girls. He was thinking about that place. And the friend who is in brothel, he was thinking, what am I doing here? My friend is in the spiritual realm, is thinking about God. Lord, why am I here? These two persons, Sri Ramakrishna says, what they thought, they got the result of the same way. Or your mind, there you are. Sri Ramakrishna told another beautiful story. There was a house of a courtesan, a monk, a monastery was opposite to her house. So monk said to that girl that, you are committing so much sin, you will go to hell. That girl was crying to God, Lord, I have no other occupation, please forgive me. And she was crying and her mind was in God. And this monk was counting how many people are going to her. So both died. A messenger from heaven came and took that girl to the heaven, and a messenger of hell came and took the soul of that monk to the hell. Sri Ramakrishna used to tell all these interesting stories to the devotees to convince them. Be careful. Where your mind, there you will be. Sri Ramakrishna's greatest mantra in this age, Kamini Kanchani Maya. Lust and gold are Maya. Never brings happiness. That is the greatest mantra in this age. Sigmund Freud, Austrian, that famous psychologist, he says, he explains everything human beings through sex impulse, libido. And Karl Marx, German philosopher, explains everything through money. Human beings, money. His famous book is Capital. This Sri Ramakrishna's Kamini Kanchana Maya, this mantra, oppose these two thinkers and telling real peace and happiness is neither in the sex nor in the money. It is in God. It is in spiritual life. One professor in Harvard mentioned to Swami Chetanananda, our society is guided by dollar king and sex queen. But Sri Ramakrishna's this Kamini Kanchana Maya, this mantra, is very effective for our society. Maya. Sri Ramakrishna sometimes used to tease his male devotees. You know, author, he was a deputy magistrate. You may be a deputy magistrate and you might have a mustache, but remember, you are under your wife. To me, Naki Khandir boss. Naki means that woman has a nose ring, and Khandi means he's a nasal voice, she talks. So you are under that woman, be careful. You may be a deputy magistrate, big position. Then he went to the house of Vishwanath Upadhyay, who was the ambassador of Nepal for British government in Calcutta. Sri Ramakrishna visited him and said, Captain, you will have to pay my carriage fare today. 3 rupees, 2 annas. So she went to his wife. His wife said, Kya hua? Kya hua? She is not willing to pay the carriage fare for Sri Ramakrishna. So the captain, the ambassador came and told Sri Ramakrishna, Master, today asked Ramdatta to pay the carriage fare. Here the avatar was refused to have 3 rupees, 4 annas. I sometimes watch those things and I laugh. Here is an avatar, did not get his carriage fare from his devotee. Everything under wife, be careful. Sri Ramakrishna told another funny story. I am talking about Kamini Kanchana, how it takes away mind from God. A guru came to a disciple who was a cloth merchant and said, could you give me one piece of cloth? I want to cover it with my scripture. The disciple said, Guru, sir, I do not have any cut piece. You please remind me for other time. I shall give to you, but at present I cannot give you. So his wife overheard this conversation behind the screen. So when the poor guru left, so this wife sent his servant, call the guru. Guru came. Henceforth, don't ask my husband. If you need anything, ask me. So tomorrow you will get the cloth. Please go home. So next day, the husband closed the shop, came to the room at night. The wife said, I need a big piece of cloth right now. Oh, I closed the shop. I shall give you tomorrow. Not tomorrow, right now. You go and bring cloth to me. otherwise you cannot sleep here. So he went and brought the cloth, gave to his wife, and then next day he sent this cloth to the Guru. So Sri Ramakrishna said, you see, wife is Guru's Guru. Sri Ramakrishna used to tell all these funny stories to the devotees so that they should be aware of it. Kanchan, Manis, didn't know what was. Sri Ramakrishna is a very rich devotee named Jodu Mallik, multi-millionaire. Jodu, you have so much money, still you are hankering for money. Jodu said, young priest, Jodu is older than Sri Ramakrishna, and his guardian is adjacent to Dakshineshwar temple guardian. So Jodu, Sri Ramakrishna used to go to Jodu's guardian, and Jodu's mother was devotee of Sri Ramakrishna. So, Jodu, you have so much money, still you are hankering after money? Look, young priest, Choto Bhachaj, you love mother. And I love mother's money. What is wrong? Then Sri Ramakrishna says, Jodu, that is perfectly all right. If you think it is mother's money, not your money, remember, then it is all right. Sri Ramakrishna used to deal with these devotees. Sri Ramakrishna sometimes he used to guide the devotees. A young widow came to Sri Ramakrishna, Master, my mind is very restless. Whom do you love? I love my nephew, a little boy. Think of that nephew as baby Krishna. As you, Mother Yashoda bathed the baby, the little child, clothed, fed, do the same way to that boy. But listen, remember, bhava, mood, feeling, that is the most important thing. So that way, that woman started to practice, and she started to have ecstasy, spiritual experiences. How Sri Ramakrishna could transform a person's mind into a spiritual way. Jamon bhav, tamon labh, mulche pratyay, bhava. You will attain what you intensely desire. Main thing, vishwas, faith. Sri Ramakrishna told another interesting story about a monk. His guru initiated him, and he used to live near a little small hermitage adjacent to a village. So he took his bath, and the wet coping, the lion cloth, he put it on some fence, some place, and went for begging food in the village. The monks generally beg food; they do not cook. What happened? A rat tore that lion cloth. So the monk told the villagers, it happened, what shall I do? We cannot give you cloth every day, you just keep a cat. Cat will counteract the rat. So he kept a cat. And now cat needs milk. So again went to the village. And the villager said, we cannot give you milk every day, why don't you keep a cow? So the villagers gave him a cow. And milk, he got the milk, and now who will give the fodder to the cow? So the villager said, why don't you grow some fodder near your ashrama? And then who will look after this fodder and the cow? Well, engage some servants. So in this way, it became a big farm. And after some years, Guru came and just found his servant. Why is he? Here is an holy man, a monk used to live here. Where is he? I do not know whom you are asking for. So he entered inside and found his disciple. My son, what happened? Do you know what he replied? Ek kopin kaste. It happened for the sake of a kopin. All this property and all these things. Then Guru took the disciple and left the place. Another thing is there, time factor is there. If sometimes we intense, who takes away the mind from God, bhoganti na hole, tyagasena. Until you finish your desires, the desire for God will not arise. That Sri Ramakrishna used to say, Byakulata, longing, yearning, comes after you finish your enjoyment. If you have enjoyment inside, it will not come. Whether you will realize God or not, what is the sign? Sri Ramakrishna said, in the morning, if you see the golden glow in the eastern horizon, you know the sun will rise very soon. Similarly, if you have yearning, longing, that is a signal that you will really realize God very soon. That Sri Ramakrishna said. Kupila, the founder of Sankhya philosophy, when he says, I am old, I am going to die, I want to give all my knowledge to my disciple. Generally, the Guru always tries to give his knowledge to his disciple. So he went to ask Ashuri, my son, take my knowledge, leave the home. Oh no, I cannot go, I have wife, children. You please give me some time. Again, after some years he came. And finally he renounced. There is another funny story, there is an Indian folklore. A guru came to his disciple, come with me. You have wife, children, big family, you have enough. Oh no, my young son is not yet established. I will have to work for the young son, then I shall come. The young son was established. Guru says, no, young son has not yet got a job. Please allow me more time. Then, in the meantime, the disciple died. The Guru came and said, where is my disciple? Well, he died. Then through meditation he found that he has become a bull next life. What is he doing? He is pulling the plough of his young son. Then he asked the bull, give me some time, let me help my son, then I shall come. Then bull died. Then again Guru came and said, where is the bull? Bull is no more. Then he found a dog. But what is the matter? Then he gave the mantra to the dog and said, dog says, Master, he has some money, I am protecting this money at night time, so I cannot go right now. So, it's Indian folklore. So dog died. Then again Guru came and found a snake below the house. But what is the matter? Well, he jigged that place. The snake came. The Guru said, what is the matter? Well, they have some hidden treasures I am protecting. Then Guru said to his son, kill the snake. And then he got released. It is an Indian folklore. It shows that how attachment goes, who takes away the mind from God. Amazing. But there are some people who want God in the very beginning of their lives. They are very rare. Bahunam janmanamante ganavanman prapaddante vasudeva sarvamiti samahatma sudurlava. Krishna says, Bahunam janma, after many births, some people have inclination and desire for God from the very beginning. Ganavanman prapaddante. Samahatma sudurlava, they are very rare souls. We know Raghunath Goswami, a disciple of Chaitanya. He went to Chaitanya, I want to realize God. Let me give you a preliminary instruction, follow it. I remember, I memorized that verse. Do not seek good food. Do not seek good clothing. Do not talk worldly things. Be humble. Chant God's name. And just stay in a holy place. This is my first instruction to you. Then the parents, they are very rich, extremely rich. His father was a minister. Arranged his marriage. Got married. But time to time he used to run away. Then they put the son in house arrest. So one morning he told his God, the temple is not open. Please open the temple and light the candle. When the God went there, he ran away. Came to Puri and met Chaitanya. So mother was crying, his mother. This time if I find my son, I shall put him in chain. The father said, this beautiful wife and this immense wealth could not bind our son. Could you think that chain will be able to bind him? We cannot help. We cannot just stop it. They are rare souls. We know the story of Saint Thomas Aquinas, a famous mystic and Catholic. She is a very famous saint. He wanted to be a monk, went to Rome. He was from Paris, from France, coming from a very lord's family. So his parents complained to the Pope, release our son. So Pope was forced to release. He came, they put the son in the basement in the dungeon and locked it, so that he may not be able to be a monk. He stopped teaching. Then one day, they sent a beautiful girl in his room. There was a fireplace. He took a blazing fire from a firewood and attacked the girl. The girl ran away, shouting. Then he stopped teaching. Then his brothers found, no way, we cannot stop this person. They secretly released him and let him go. These people are the salt of the earth, as Jesus says, ye are the salt of the earth. They are born to love God, realize God, help human beings. They are not ordinary human beings. There was a saint called Lala Babu. He was a rich man. From his room he was watching the sunset. And a washerman's daughter was telling her husband, telling her father, washerman's daughter, telling her father, Baba Balaji Jai, father's sun is about to set. That means you go and bring the dry clothes so that I can iron. A washerman, I can iron the clothes and you can deliver. So listen that voice, Baba Balaji Jai, father, the time is, the day is running, is going away. He took it as a spiritual instruction. I am old, my time is short, my life, my sun, the sunset of my life is coming very soon. My life, longevity, will terminate very soon. He left home and came to Vrindavan, built a temple. Still that there, Lala Babu's temple is in Vrindavan. Became a saint. Another story really inspires me. Gopaler's mom, who was a woman disciple of Sri Ramakrishna. He repeated mantra 16 hours a day, 30 years, and have the vision of Gopala, Krishna. So when Sri Ramakrishna passed away, the disciples of Sri Ramakrishna gave her a mosquito curtain. So she got the mosquito curtain I went to her house a few times. The house is no more exist. So what happened? Whole night set the mosquito curtain as thinking, if the rats and something, cuts my mosquito curtain, what will happen? So whole night she thought about mosquito curtain. Early in the morning, she took the mosquito curtain, bundled it, and carried it to the monastery, walking 7-8 miles to Sri Ramakrishna's disciples. Hey, you gave the mosquito curtain, take back. Whole night this mosquito curtain takes away my mind from God, my Gopala. I don't want it. The thing which takes away my mind from God, I do not want it. Take it back, take it back. When I read that story, it gave such a deep impression in my mind, I cannot tell you. Which takes away the mind from God, I don't want it. Sri Ramakrishna's disciples demonstrated. Another story we know, Rama, when Sita gave Hanuman a necklace of pearls. So Hanuman was breaking those pearls, one after another. Somebody said, monkey doesn't know the value of the pearls necklace. Somebody asked, Hanuman, why are you breaking all those pearls? Well, I am just checking whether Rama is inside or not. If there is no Rama, I do not want it. A pearl may be very precious to you, but to me, nothing. My main precious thing is Rama. Who takes the mind away from God? iPhone. Now you see everybody, iPhone. iPhone, iPad, takes away the mind from God. Really, now I see some people so addicted. They jog in front of us they can't talk and with the iPhone. iPhone is the Ishto Devata, chosen deity in this age. I cannot tell. Second thing which takes away our mind from God, body, food. Think of that, how much time you think about your body, take care of the body, and food. Who takes the mind away from God? Then old age, aches and pain, takes away the mind from God. I used to watch the actors, actresses in Hollywood. They are so much body conscious. Face lift, nose lift, ear lift, eye lift, all lift. Then, when they become old, they will not see you. I lost my beauty. So much body conscious. It takes away mind from God. Dress, shoes, they take away their mind from God. Some people, one devotee says, Swami, my wife is very expensive. Well, why? Most of the time she is in the shopping mall. Dress, shoes. Let me tell you, I went for shopping in South Coast Plaza in Orange County. I wanted to buy a pair of shoes. So two devotees went with me. So after buying the shoes, I went to a restaurant. They call it Rainforest Restaurant. So there is all, forest and water and gorilla. Every 15 minutes, gorilla pounds on the chest and make a big noise. And that restaurant is very famous for birthday celebration. So a mother brought two children for their birthday. They sat next to a gorilla, and I sat next table. So do you know what happened? The gorilla started to shout and making all some noise. And these two children, they started to cry. That day I understood what is Maya. To me, this gorilla is unreal. But these two children, the gorilla is real. Just see how human mind works. I know that is all electronic things, jumping. It is a show. How thing works. Real, unreal. This world. One day, Jabuji came to Belur Maj. Swami Brahmananda, he was a householder. Swami Brahmananda took the dust of the Jabuji's speech. Maharaj, what are you doing? You are a president of the Ramakrishna Order and you are a man of renunciation, you are a sannyasi. You are taking the dust of my feet. You are a man of renunciation. Swami Brahmananda replied, your renunciation surpassed my renunciation. Well, how come? You renounced the real for the unreal, and I renounce unreal for the real. You have renounced real, God, for unreal worldly things, and I renounced unreal things for real. So your renunciation surpassed my renunciation. Very interesting, Swami Brahmananda said. Who takes away the mind from God? Car, boat. One Jabuji in Laguna used to tell me, Swami, my husband loves his boat more than he loves me. Boat. Another Jabuji, one man, 4 cars. Mercedes, all. He has money, what to do? Buying cars. 1 car is enough. 4 cars. Who takes the mind away from God? Pets. Oof. One of our Jabujis, she left her home, property, everything for dog society. There are 75 million dogs in America. I see in Laguna walking, people are walking with dogs. Shh. Dogs and cats. One Jabuji offered, she has 13 cats in California. Swami, do you like have some cats? I cannot handle myself. I cannot have any pets. Please. I do not want it. Monindra Krishna Gupta went to Sri Ramakrishna. Sri Ramakrishna asked, what do you want? I want to be an artist. Sri Ramakrishna offers anything you want, but I want to be an artist. Just see. Another Jabuji says, I want money. God is offering, ask what you want, and he is saying, I want to be an artist. See, where is your mind? There you are. Chandramohan Datta, a Jabuji of Sri Ramakrishna. He used to work in the publication department. One day, Swami Chetanananda asked, hey Chandra, Mother loves you so much. Why don't you go to Mother and ask liberation, mukti? So Mother was performing worship in the shrine, and Chandra went there. And seeing Chandra in front, Mother did not talk. What do you want? Seeing Mother's face, he forgot liberation. Mother, prasad. Then Mother puts her finger, go, it is there. Then when Chandra came back, then Shuddhanandaji asked, could you ask liberation from the Mother? No, I was scared. Just see. Who wants God? Somebody asked me, Swami, what is your attachment? Uncle, I have my books. My books, my photos, my diaries, those are my attachments. I have many. So when I first came to the monastery, one of our brahmachari, Bidan Maharaj, I remember. Hey, why do you have so many books? Uncle, they're my friends. They give me company, I love them. Then he said, when you will die, we shall not buy any wood. We shall burn your body with your books. That monk told me. So now I have so many books, the society will not have to spend any money. They can finish me with my books. Sometimes obstacles, attachment, can turn our minds to God. It is true. Tulsidas, the medieval saint who wrote Ramcharitmanas, illumined soul, he was so attached to his wife. What happened? I wrote an article in Prabuddha Bharata, Passion Transformed. One day he went out somewhere and came back and found his wife left. Heard that his wife went to her father's home. So Tulsidas went there at midnight, and his wife said, "You are so much attached to me. If you have this kind of attachment for Rama, easily you can find Rama. You cannot live without me even one night." The wife became his guru. He left his wife and practiced tremendous austerity and realized Rama. Sometimes this attachment, if it just turns the other direction, it can bring illumination. Same thing Sri Ramakrishna told the story of Billamangal, which is a beautiful story. Girish Chandra Ghosh wrote a drama on that Billamangal. He is a mystic. He was very fond of a courtesan who used to live the other side of the river. So Billamangal's father died, so that day he could not go, thinking that I cannot go today. But he could not resist himself. At night he took some food for that courtesan and came to the river. And it was a very stormy, rainy night. He came, no boatman dared to help him to cross the river. What? So he jumped into the river and grabbed something which was floating and crossed the river. Then he went to courtesan's house, door was closed. He knocked, no answer. So he found something like hanging over the wall. So holding that, he jumped over the wall and fell inside, and this noise was heard by that courtesan. He said, "What is the matter? You came today?" But I could not resist myself. "How did you come?" Then I'm holding, you kept a log, so holding the log I came, and then I found a rope. But I did not keep any log and rope. Let me go and see. They found it is not a rope, it is a snake. And the log is a corpse, a dead body. Holding a floating body, he crossed the river. Then her name was Chintamani. He said, "If you have this kind of, we pretend for money, and we do not love. But if you have the kind of love you have, if you give this love to Krishna, you will really remember, you will find Krishna." That courtesan became his guru. And he realized, he got Krishna in his life and became illumined. So these are the stories we find, sometimes the attachment. If you can turn toward God, you can succeed, you can realize God in that life. न धनम न जनम न सुंदरी कवितां वा जगदीश कामयि मम जन्मनि जन्मनीश्वरे भवतात् भक्ति हेतु गीतोयि. O Lord and Soul of the universe, mine is no prayer for wealth or retinue, the playthings of lust or the toys of fame. As many times as I may be reborn, grant me, O Lord, a steadfast love for Thee. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace be unto all. Next Sunday, Swami Shiva Chetanananda will speak on some thoughts and prayer, part 3. Now there will be a Zoom meeting. If you wish, you can stay, or Swami Shiva Chetanananda will sit in the library, you can talk to him.